Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to the Hole is Mine prologue. It seems to be incremental mining Pikmin, where you have these kind of little minions and you're chucking them at rock walls and they'll mine them for you, and you're grabbing loot, bringing them back to the surface and unlocking new upgrades. It seems neat. It seems like a pretty standard incremental game, but it's got a lovely art style. The Hole is spoken. After weeks of wandering, you and your miner, Minio, have found a village completely empty. In the center of the village lies a huge and deep hole. As you explore the ruins, you hear a deep and guttural voice. The great hole asks for your help. A curse was cast upon it long ago, and it needs to be purified. In exchange, it will provide you with food, shelter, and a place to live. You decide to settle in the village. Explore the depths of the hole, extract its impurities, grow the tribe, and break the curse. Alright. So I guess I'm this dude. Whoa. Oh, I see. Okay, throw your bag in the hole to start the excavation. Fair enough. Grab bag. Chuck bag. Oh. I'm terrible at this. So we also only have a limited amount of time. So we get a bug. And I have no idea if I want to go for the stuff with these skulls or not. It seems like it's kind of about the same. Okay, use these to buy upgrades. Increase Minio population, increase incursion time, and go from here. Let's see. Well, none of these matter at the moment. You. Go work. Yeah, I guess what I want to do is head for the X marks the spot, if anything. I guess we might actually make it. If the two of us kind of work together. Okay. Oh, I see. So it's you have X amount of time per floor. Oh, the floors are durable. I'm just gonna leave it there. Unfortunately, we both suck. So this takes some doing. But at least the resources even on the second floor are decent. Yeah, that's all I could get, but we have a decent amount, including a treasure chest, which I'm curious about. Okay, so we have golden pickaxe, generates 1 extra. Okay, so we can get gear. What is this? Throw a Minio to remove all equipment. I mean, no, don't need to. Okay, so increase incursion time, increase worm value, Minio consecutive mine blocks before resting, and Minio damage. Let's just do the damage by 2. Yeah, so we want to grab as much as we can from here as possible. Let's have him aim for that, because we want to be able to get down a floor. As soon as we need to. Alright, down we go. You go for that. Where's my... Oh, my backpack's elsewhere. So I guess I'm fully reliant on this guy. That's okay. Yeah, I'll definitely want to scale up my population, but I wanted to make this guy as good as possible since he literally doubles my income. And that's extremely valuable to me. Unfortunately, hooey. Come on, one more. One more. God. Okay, we got some of them. I'll take it. Oh, we did get another treasure chest from one of those. All right. So what is this? Mending crutch. Tool wakes up other minios. Booster population. Reduce the mining cooldown by a bit. Let's see. Throw time. Value. Go for that. Let's go for the consecutive mine blocks. Give that to that guy? Okay. So now we have 2 of them. Yeah, so they'll mine 2 in sequence. I'm not entirely sure about the wakes up other minios and where that factors in. Well, we're not going to make it this time. That's okay. It gets me a decent amount of... Oh, a ton of worms. Yeah, let's just scale that up as much as possible. Okay. So they'll just kind of go out and mine things. Whatever the nearest thing is. Toss those. Toss it. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm noticing they give up really easily. I'll just make do. Yeah, we definitely want to scale up how quickly these guys mine. Okay, toss them there. Yeah, they give up really easily. Got the tail. That's about all I've got. Okay. Get some more equipment. Yeah, I still haven't figured out the whole crutch thing. So is this one. Question. Can I have multiple things? Yes. Okay. So, deal damage when thrown, increase their damage, reduce their mining cooldown. Let's see, increase my speed. Collection radius, incursion time. Let's see. Thrown. I guess I could grab Metalhead. Not that I care deeply for it, but still. Yeah, I appreciate Golden Boy being able to just chuck everything. Ooh, some extra AoE would be lovely here. Okay, we've got plenty of time. There's nothing left. Down we go. It almost kind of feels like what I should do is just have Zammy just do his thing. Another treasure chest. I don't think I'm going to be getting to my bag to go down another level, but I mean, ultimately, this is mostly just a how much loot can I scoot before we're done. I'll get another hat. Who knows? Might be good. Hitting a block has a chance of summoning lightning that does damage to a random other block. And I'll put that on him, I suppose. Let's see. Collection radius would be nice. But I kind of want to just make it so that these guys do a ton of damage. I guess we get a little bit of one. Oh, more? Oh, that? Sure. Okay, Druid Potions make resting minions go mine. Throw distance by 1. That's okay. Let's see. Toss in there. Okay, we've got a super zombie. I don't know if that lasts. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's a hell of a speed boost. Go down there. Grab these. Okay, so that lightning is actually extremely good. I might need to increase my movement speed. There we go. Oh boy. I may also need to put the lightning on zombie. Okay, don't know if we need to worry about those, but I do want to get this guy, whatever he is. If I can. Come on. Oh, it's because zombie is angled wrong. It's fine. We'll get it next time. But I think I might want to take Gru's hat off. 20% damage at 1.5. Oh. Oh, I see. Throw it at a minio. Yeah, I don't know which is going to be better. But that lightning seemed to be spreading pretty well. Okay. Make it so they do 3. Oh, remaining time from a clear depth is added to the next one. Increasing my speed wouldn't be a bad idea. Minios automatically go find a mine or a block to mine. Make it so they only rest for a bit. Incursion time, a little bit of pickup radius. Yeah. We definitely want to have the carryover. I guess I should be carrying my backpack around for this. Yeah, I could do more. I think this is fine. Okay, so it only applies to zombie there. That's good to know. Let them get that. And yeah, the carryover time will be helpful. Because that means I can potentially ignore bad layers like this one. Okay, is he just dead? Oh no, he's back. It's just kind of a forced they're unconscious now kind of dealio. I don't know why they're so insistent on going different directions. Okay, good enough. Okay, So we've got a couple of things. One, dynamite. Gains damage every couple of seconds. That's interesting. Another mending crutch. It wakes up other minios. Don't know. Okay, so what is this? Oh. Reduce sonic helmet cooldown. So we can upgrade all of the different gears. So it generates 1 extra whenever destroying a block. Increases the holder's speed by a little. Reanimates stunned minios. All of these are pretty good. If a little expensive. Is there more? Or is that just saying that I can afford more? Probably. Okay, I want to keep working on this, though. I think I might want to boost my... Okay, well, I tried boosting my speed. Let's see. Go for throw distance just because. I guess I'll buy that one. Oh, we can actually just alternate between the two. Neat. Well, I'm immediately positive about this purely from the perspective of it actually has gameplay. Like a lot of incremental games don't, and it feels kind of lackluster. Let's see. We also have kind of the decision-making process of choosing what gear to put on each of these guys, which I actually find compelling in and of itself. I'm kind of hoping I can go for like a build where I've got nothing but golden pickaxes on my guys. Maybe. Golden pickaxes and dynamite. Let's see. We do have a druid potion, but it's a little further back. I could tell them where to aim. Go there. Yeah, because I might as well get to the point where we can get that druid potion, since they're all right next to each other. Get back out there. Let's see. Oh, well, we found the exit. So I could leave if I want to. But this is like a comparatively good farming spot. Because everything past this is going to be tougher. We've already got access to the next one. Okay, keep grabbing a couple of these. And yet we've got decent AoEs. Got another one of these. I'm just going to go down. Because even if this is going to be tougher, I might as well take the extra time. And also the resources, I think, are multiplied. Oh, damn, the levels are also bigger. But yeah, we just get substantially more the deeper we go. So maybe it's worth just rushing the exit every time. Grab that. Okay, so the one issue is a lot of tentacles. There we go. Kind of good enough. I'm fully expecting to not clear those, and that's fine. So we got a metal detector. Bounces when thrown. Up to 2 times. I don't know. You can take it. Then we have another one of these pickaxes. Because, yeah, it generates 1 extra whenever destroying a block, which actually isn't amazingly good. Oh, but extra consecutive blocks. Let's just max that out. Let's see. Bouncy float. Bouncy float damage. Okay, giving it the extra radius wouldn't be a bad idea. Chance to stun tentacles. That's fun. Oh, right. But I think I still want to focus on boosting these. Consecutive blocks before resting. Completing a depth. Oh. Will automatically collect everything, so I don't need to think about it. Oh, that's tempting. I think I'm going to go for the extra value, though, more than anything else. Alright. Boost them all. Oh, did it... Oh, we don't have the clearing level gives me everything. That's okay. Okay, so I don't know if I like the bounce that much. Grab that. And if I could make it that my Minios carry stuff, pick stuff up for me, that would be lovely. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna bounce zombie. Yeah, it just doesn't do that much damage. Better to just have them wail. Frankly, I think I'd just prefer to give them a gazillion dynamite. But we're gonna have to wait until some of those things show up. Alright. Through. You stay over there. Yeah, the problem is... the exit hole is in the top right corner. Okay, go for that. Take him a moment. Yeah, we definitely need that collection thing. Just 'cause. Alright, I'm sitting on a decent amount of worms. I'll get messed up. Not much I can do. Gotta work on that. Yeah, I don't know if I want the AoE or not. Which AoE I want. Because the lightning is nice. But that AoE hat actually has a ton of potential. Especially with the right upgrades on it. Grab it. Oh, grab this one. And good enough. Okay. These are all new? Okay, so we get another hat. So is that. Throw themselves to the next job. Immune to tentacles. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately I want to give this to Yami. There. Or, not Yami, Zami? Zami. Okay. So hitting a block has a 70% chance of summoning lightning that does damage to a random other block. Let's try going for a hard lightning build. I'll see about the other stuff. Because yeah, I can reduce the cooldown of this down to 3.5 seconds. Chance to double hit. Increase the holder's damage by a little. Bouncy float bounces. Let's see. Damage with each bounce. That's pretty good. What's this one? Lost anchor mind speed. For each stunned Minio. Oh god, that was expensive. Well, so be it. We definitely want to grab that one. We now have explosives, Minio population, and reduce their resting time. Grab that. So now we have Gary, who is injured? Well, I guess we'll give him the crutch. And the helmet. So what's your deal? He just has an injured arm, question mark. Whee! Yeah, I like the idea of using Super Zombie as kind of this, like, weird bowling ball man. That has a lot of fun potential there. Oh, and then, yeah, clearing a level collects everything is extremely helpful. It's better early than later. Right now it's a little on the weak side. But maybe if I can get it a better pickaxe. And give it additional bounces if I can. Okay, go for that. The other thing is, I could just leave. The one problem with Zombie is, he's all the way over there. And he gets messed up by inconvenient walls. But that's okay, we still have 40 seconds. Yeah, so Zombie is extremely good in limited circumstances. So I think giving him the tentacle helmet was a mistake. I almost wonder if actually the lightning would be good, because he... I guess it depends on if the impacts from being thrown count as a strike. There we go. Leave them there. Yeah, because I can just let them rest. None of that, you. Damage is pretty good. Let him do his thing. Let's send Timmy over here. So the one benefit of the lightning... we should actually hook things up. Yeah, because we're not going to clear this floor. So the one benefit of the lightning is it's very good at clearing... stuff left behind. What was this one? Infinite Dynamite. Oh, gains damage over time. So in that case, I don't know. Throw that on Timmy. Throw that on Zombie. Oh, no, never mind. Zombie has to have that one. Where'd the other helmet go? Or, oh, I see. Gary has it. Good as the lightning is, I think that's going to be better. I wonder if there's a way that I can, like, sell things I don't need. Let's see. Chance to stun tentacles is tempting. Okay, what else can we do? Video's number of blocks, increase worm value, increase my movement speed, tempting. Increase starting items in each depth, and bag will stun tentacles. I'm actually running out of things to spend tentacles on. Go with that. Reanimate stunned minions. I don't know. Oh, there's an explosive. Well, that'll do the trick. And they're all souped up. We're not done yet. Treasure chest. Not that I have any idea which is going to be better or worse for me. I'll have to see if I can upgrade the dynamite. Considering the, yeah, dudes with the dynamite scale and damage. Grab that. Didn't take him out. But that's okay. Awesome there. The exit. Oh, there's the exit. Still got plenty of time. As long as they don't get too tired. There we go. A decent amount of resources. I don't think we're going to be making to the basement here. Like, whatever the lowest level. There might be enough upgrades, but eh. I mean, I can. Yeah, I like where this is going. I think my usual casual complaint is I'm finding a lot of talent trees to be exceptionally boring in these games. They're not strictly bad. So much as just, like, talent trees in this form have been done to death and then some. And that there's no real agency there. I've unlocked pretty much every single upgrade. Sure, it gives me like a little bit of a, you know, a choice between like, do I want more damage or do I want some pickup range? But eventually I just get to get them all. And so it almost kind of becomes a non-choice. I do like the gear and equipment system. I think that's good. Because that gives me a little bit more sense of, like, I'm building some kind of build. Okay. I think we're just going to go down to the next floor. Nice as the resources are, I just wanted to see if there would be something here. Well, we have that freaking thing. And yeah, I think the dynamite with the big helmet is the play. Lightning was solid. Right, Gary's immune. Get him, Gary. Oh, gosh. Okay, Gary. Your job is to get in here. I mean, kill the octopus, really. Yeah, I don't know if there's really much of a reward for doing so. Please bully him into non-existence. I just want to see one of these octopi go down. And it gave me nothing, supposedly. Well, it's okay. It looks like it's just another crutch. So what do you have? Minio population. It's pretty good. Increase your own speed. Items in each depth. Create an item when destroying a block. Go for that. Okay, so that's maximum amount of minios. And I have more tails than I know what to do with. Slash can't spend. One more round? I mean, I've got a ton of these guys. Okay, make him super. Because the super carry's over. Okay. And I do like the chance to generate an item when you break a block. That has a ton of potential. Especially if I can upgrade it further. I think the main problem is probably can't upgrade it that much further. That's where the somewhat like, I don't like the talent trees system, bugs me a little. Because there's a lot of cool things that I'd love to like build onto and expand on as far as like mechanics go, but a lot of these incremental games just straight up don't let you. You know, you get like kind of a taste of a cool upgrade system and that's it. Because I really like these helmets, for example. I think they're really cool for the like does AoE damage periodically. And I recognize that being able to upgrade that further would probably make it insanely busted to the point where it's not fair. But I wanna. Okay, we might clear this level. Yeah, we have a couple of guys with crutches, which is actually making this a lot easier. Grab that. Toss that at these two. Fortunately, I think some of these levels are going to be a little tricky. No, I get it. There we go. And then onto the last level, 50 seconds to spare. Presumably last level. We can probably do a little bit more. But I think I'm always kind of a sucker for wanting some level of randomization. I know somebody was like making fun of me saying like, you're just asking that every incremental game become a roguelike. But the answer is like, kind of, yeah. I think the main thing is mostly just the repetition gets to me after a while for a lot of these incremental games. And like it's a mercy that a lot of them are extremely short. Let's see. Because I think if I were to play them for hours and hours and hours, they would have to be full idle games. You know, the reason why Cookie Clicker works is because you don't play Cookie Clicker. It's just there. You manage it, and every once in a while you get a moment where you're like, no, I actually do want to be involved in the playing of Cookie Clicker. But in a lot of circumstances, Cookie Clicker is kind of almost auxiliary. What if they take out the primary octopus? Okay, the tentacles will still keep swinging. Good to know. Just grab all that. Because, yeah, I'm running out of kind of resources. Okay. The bounce is neat, but I don't think I care. What is this? Battered wand. Huh. I'm gonna give it to him. Because, yeah, crit explosions in a 0.575 area. Yeah, I like the idea of that. I'll give that there. The golden pickaxes with the extra resources are nice, but we're very quickly hitting the point where we don't need it. Let's see. Dynamite cooldown. Oh, yeah. Let's see. So we want to do consecutive mine blocks. Grab some of those. We're almost maxed out. Wow, that wand. Grab it. We are going to have so much time. Carried over, probably. Unfortunately, I don't have a druid potion for a while. It is far and away. That's okay. I really like that AoE. Oh, the one problem is the AoE specifically, it's on a per block like basis. Oop. There we go. So it's a per block basis because they have this big AoE, they actually go to sleep faster. It's fine, it's just mostly an observation. Okay, backpack's over there. Still think the wand is worth it. I think what I would do is probably have a group that is like 50% wands, 50% crutches. There they go. So the crutch ones will 100% go and revive their allies. Okay. Grab this. Give them the boost. Should be good enough. Gonna wake him up a little bit early. That should be everything. Okay. Now the question is, can I clear this level? Might have to wait. Yeah, those nice big AoEs. Doing a decent amount of... Nice amount of kind of group clearing even without. Group, of course, Gru gets tired. But that's okay. I'm gonna run around clearing these things out. And just slap all the tentacles. There's a lot of tentacles. Okay, and Gary's just gonna keep doing his thing. Anybody else here? They're toast for a moment. Unfortunately, yeah, well, no, like half of my people have crutches. So they should all be able to revive each other. Oh, yeah. Got it. Where's my backpack? Oh, I see. this is just the end of it. That's it. You did it. You've proven to be a worthy explorer of the whole. You're ready for the next step, which is to tell us what you think of the demo. Okay, so yeah, I think the main thing I'm going to go back to is like, I really like the gear and equipment system. I think that's really cool. I kind of wish it was more. Okay. So I think anybody with a crutch should have one of those. The bounce is nice, but eh. I kind of wish there was a way that I could like crunch old items up for further upgrades or something. Maybe they disappear. It's hard to tell. Let's see, anchor. Let's see, lost anchor mine speed. Here, max these out. I don't know. Increase my movement speed, increase items in the depths, chance for more items. We've maxed all of this stuff out. But yeah, I think most of it is just I don't find the talent tree particularly exciting, is my main complaint. I almost kind of wish it was one of those where just the treasure chest gave you an option between a level of one of these upgrades or gear and equipment. I realize that that's kind of the same thing, but I think it would make it a lot more exciting to find treasure chests. Rather than having any kind of resource system that you bring back here. Or if you want to have the resource system, have it be that's the one that gives you more minios. Maybe, I don't know. It's mostly just the way I explained it in a different video for a different game is that every one of these incremental games is in two parts. There's the actual gameplay, which this game actually has. I like it. I think the mining management is fine. It's not the most exciting mining management, but it's fine. It gives me something to do, something to manage, and is enjoyable enough, Pikmining my units around. The other half of the game is the talent tree and the progression system. And this has, admittedly, 2 talent trees, as small as this is. But the problem is this is the same talent tree that was in Nodebuster, which was the same talent tree that was in oh god, there's so many incremental games that have this talent tree. And my problem with that is, like, imagine if you loaded up a new ARPG and it just had the same talent tree as Path of Exile. Almost the same, at least. Some of the nodes are slightly different. Maybe they go different paths. Maybe one is gun, one is bow, one is summoned wolves, one is summoned skeletons. But, like, it's all just different flavors of the same thing. After a certain point, some of these games would start feeling kind of the same game again a little bit. You might be able to switch it up. You might be able to make it interesting. But if that talent tree looks the exact same, it's not going to be able to hold your interest. And so the thing I'm stuck on for so many of these is, like, I like the idea of a talent tree, but these are the most, like, basic talent trees you could possibly get. And this is, like, from somebody who really likes Final Fantasy X. That sphere grid was transcendent compared to most of these talent trees. This talent tree is just good enough to give you kind of a progression system. It's better than just leveling up and it's like, all of your guys are 10% better every time you level up. Like, fine, but that's boring. And so, like, this gives me some choice until you hit the end of it, and then you're like, well, I have no more choices, just finish off the last couple of these talents. And I get that, like, having a wide variety of talents could break the balance of the game in a bad way or something like that, but it just doesn't excite me when I see a big talent, well, not even a big talent tree, when I see a talent tree that is just fixed nodes and whatnot. The big one I always go back to is I almost wish there was a special currency that you could use to limit break, but only a certain amount of talents. Because I think it would be kind of fun if it's like, oh, could I limit break Big Village and it doubles the effectiveness or something like that. Like, imagine if you had a currency that you get one every, like, 3 or 5 floors or something like that. You could take any single one of these nodes and double its effectiveness. What about this one? Magic Trick. Increase the chance to create an item of destroying a block by 6%. If I could double that, like, once or even twice, all of a sudden, 12%, 24%, I'd be swimming in bombs and potions. That's cool. That could be interesting. I like the basic talents here, but without something like that, they're all just kind of, once you've maxed them out, that's it. but I think it would be really cool if you can like have this currency that you invest in, but only in like a handful of things over the course of an entire playthrough. So it's like, okay, what if I increased my Billy the Kid, reduce your throw charge time by 0.4 seconds? What if it was near instant? And then I went for like a full bouncy minion build, you know, really leaned into the bouncy floats. And, you know, turns out that, hey, the lightning synergizes with bounces. The lightning triggers every single time this guy bounces. I have a bunch of dudes outfitted in bouncy floats with plasticky hats. And then I don't know what the back piece would be. All of a sudden, that's an interesting build that I can kind of call my own and feel really good about. And so that's like the one thing I think this could use. If you're going to keep the talent tree, maybe give me some fun things to play around with that do extra stuff. Because I think that could be really fun. Because yeah, what is this one? Find a block to mine. And it could even be like weird things like, okay, so limit breaking this one just doubles its potential population. So instead of 3, it's 6. This one makes it so you can find temporary minios, like weird shadow clone ones. And so you kind of scale like crazy. But, you know, maybe they have a certain amount of time before they go away. You can make it, you know, so they barely nap at all. So you can kind of just kick back and relax and let them do their thing. Let's see. No time to waste. I have no idea what like a advanced version of that talent would be. Once again, having that system, I think, could make this feel much more interesting from a like experimenting. Because I'm already getting that from like equipping these on my characters, except for the fact that there's such a limited amount of them. But being able to do that with the talent tree too, I think is the like one thing I'm hung up on so many of these games. Because yeah, otherwise it's the same talent tree in every single one of them, and that feels kind of boring after a while. Anyway, I guess with all that said, I guess an easy alternative example, just kind of to how to make this work. There was a game I played as like a short series called, I think it was Space Rock Breaker, a couple months ago, which had the boring talent tree, had regular asteroids gameplay. Yeah, it was Space Rock Breaker. So asteroids gameplay, boring. Basic talent tree, also boring. But it had a pachinko element, so you would randomly find loot boxes from some of the asteroids that you would crack open. You get the loot box, you'd take it back, and it would just give you 3 to 5 random upgrades or more. I forget the exact numbers on it. And those would actually modify either the ship damage or a pachinko board. So every time you brought resources back, you would go through the pachinko board and modify the values of the ores that you were chucking in. And because of that, these random gacha boxes made the game feel much more like dynamic and interesting, even though most of the upgrades I was getting from it were just kind of the same, you know, minor boost to pachinko pegs and whatnot. I think the one thing I would have complained on that one was just, I wish I could actually control which pegs get upgraded, because I think that could be interesting. But anyway, having that mid layer for, you know, between the talent tree and the actual core gameplay loop, having like a middle mini game almost to spice it up would also help. I don't know, these are just spitball ideas. I think this is in a good state. I think it's just the talent tree is so unremarkable that it holds the rest of the game, which is good, kind of back. And is something that I sincerely hope the developers pay attention to. Either these devs or somebody else watching this video, because I know a number of incremental devs do watch my videos, and I want that to be something that anybody making one of those games considers, because I hate this talent tree system. I don't hate it so much as it's so pervasive, it's everywhere. Imagine if you were playing first-person shooters and every gun played the exact same. After a certain point, you'd be like begging for a gravity gun or something else that's weird. Anyway, I guess with all that said, I might as well say that the prologue is available now. The whole is mine prologue is available now, so if you want to play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It's a good time. You're not going to see too much more than I've already shown, but hey, you can get your hands on it, mess around with different builds, maybe get a bunch of these. Maybe go for a big bouncy build. Oh, you know what would be a huge talent, a talent that I feel like the bouncy floats need, either in the talent tree or the bouncy float talent tree? Okay, I guess I'm going to one more feedback. I actually really wish, talking about kind of limited upgrades, I wish you could do the same thing with these. I don't like the fact that these are just linear upgrades. It's fine. I want one where bouncy floats can knock into other bouncy floats, and you can actually have them ricochet off of each other, adding extra bounces. Can you imagine if you had like 6 dudes all with bouncy floats, going for like some kind of super bounce pinball build? Oh, that would be cool. Anyway, I just was thinking about that in terms of like, oh yeah, none of my guys can run into each other when bouncing, and that feels like it's an oversight because that would be amazing. Anywho, I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.